Welcome everyone, it's time for more Starfield, where last time we made it back to Neon in order to do some espionage. Well, not espionage necessarily, but infiltration. We were tasked to get the conduction field thingamabob, a tech that basically can be converted into a module for a ship to deal with EM fields or something like that. Basically, we were taking the stuff for this canopy sort of a thing. Or is it this, or is it the one outside? Probably outside, you know. So we did that. We also did some stuff for the Ebb Strikers. A mission I can't continue because the door to them is locked. I don't know why that is. Now, the whole bit with I don't remember the name of the company, but bloody hell, there's a lot of noises around me. Anyway, yes. We were also given a bit of malicious code from the person who gave us information about where to go. And that code was picked up by Benjamin Bayou, because of course it was. So he sort of figured everything out, and, well, I took the blame for everything. I could have put it on his brother, who we met in there. I could also put it on the woman who gave us the mission, but I decided to, you know, take the fall. And apparently what he said, and this is something that I'm a bit curious about, he said that there would be a corpse somewhere with evidence that would place me as the killer. And I thought to myself, okay, Bethesda being Bethesda, is that actually a thing? Like, is there an actual corpse somewhere with evidence, and can I pick it off said corpse, or is that just something he said? And also, what is the implication of that? Because I'm going to assume that that means that I'm going to be getting a bounty here in Neon, and that's not so much about trouble, because I can just get rid of the bounty, and then I'm done. So, I'm not 100% sure if he thought about that. Because if he didn't, the threat is not that big of a threat, is it? But I'm just, I haven't really looked around anything. And I'm also assuming that the corpse necessarily wouldn't be here. Feels like Ebb side would be where it is, but yeah. Not seeing anything right here. Bloody hell, there's so many people just talking. Oh, well, there we go. Oh. Haha, okay. Uh-huh. Now everyone comes. I might have to reload and not do this, because I don't want all my stolen items to be taken away, but I also have two different levels. I don't have contraband on me. So what happens if I do this?
Sure. You look trustworthy enough. Of course, you still have to come along to pay your fine, so everything's official.
Well, the game did it for me. The game crashed just as the loading screen to where we were going was happening. So, alright then, well, we do get a bounty, a pretty hefty one, but I do need to come back with no stolen goods. So, alright then, bloody hell. The game has crashed a fair number of times throughout this playthrough. Nothing you really noticed. This is one of the first times I think you've noticed it, but it has happened on a fair number of occasions. I don't know why, but anyway, we are going back to the key, back with everything, and I'm gonna assume that the next step is the final one. So we might be done with the Crimson Fleet in this episode. We'll see, We'll go back to the key and see indeed what they think is the next step. Well, would you believe it, Neva is right here waiting for us. Hello, Neva. We're gonna chat with you in just a few seconds. I just want to touch on something that I've been told, which is that sometimes it's good to check with the different places that you visit, and specifically their ship services, and the key is no different. They have stuff that you can't really get anywhere else, and I do want to check that in, and I have a little bit between episodes, and one thing that I know that I'm lacking in order to make full use of that is ship design, which is, where is ship design? Was it Starship? Yeah, Starship design, I think. Yeah, improve the modules and stuff like that. I don't have that, and I kind of would love to have that in order to get that, but the most important thing here is that when we finish this little mission series, I'm gonna assume we won't have access to the key anymore, so kind of depending on what happens, let's say that we do all the Crimson Fleet stuff, we get to Crix's Legacy, we do that whole business. Are we then gonna go to the UC Vigilance and say, hey, here's everything that's happened, it's now time to attack? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna hold off on doing that until I can, you know, utilize all of their stuff that I can't get anywhere else. I suppose we'll find out, and in the worst case scenario, you know, I won't be able to utilize it, and that will be a bit sad, but, you know, there you go. So, Neva, hello.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Uh-huh. Okay, so, but what about Neon?
Hooray! You got the conduction gizmo. You did exactly what we asked you to do. Good work, pat on the head. Are you ignoring me or something? I just said there's an emergency.
Well, you seem kind of relaxed about the whole emergency thing, so that's why I'm asking. It's okay, stop calling me Rook, basically. Did the job, deserve respect. No, maybe don't say that. So, okay, what about the potatoes in microwave? I hope no one did that.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that? Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Alright. And 18,000 credits, lovely. Alright, then let's find Delgado and Jazz and see what the fuss is all about. Alright, we are right here, and also, by the way, Jazz is the person that you're supposed to talk to. She is in ship services. But alright then, let's get in here, see what's up.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No, I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right, I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
I just arrived, but hey, defensive batteries, why do we need those?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
I absolutely do. And it wasn't easy, you know.
Wow. Really?
You know what else isn't easy? Listening to complaints and excuses. From everyone.
All right, I get it. Just hand over the tech.
All right, listen up, because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC SysDef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's Legacy home.
Yeah, see, this is what I was wondering. Oh, maybe I don't want to complete this then, because how do I get your stuff if I don't? It's not like you can buy modules and just store it somewhere. You have to actually attach it to your ship. So, if I can't get them, how will I ever get them? That's sad, but alright. How do you know about SysDef?
I have a very reliable source at Mast. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away.
Intriguing. Who's your connection then? Very intriguing, but also Crix's Legacy. Why don't you give me the rundown about why that's important? Because this is such a stupid question at this point, but we're gonna ask it anyway.
Oh my god. Haven't you been paying attention? The only reason half the fleet's captains haven't scattered across the settled systems is because they're waiting for their part of the score. No money means no protection. No protection means we are done when SysDef arrives. Simple enough for you?
Yeah, I said it was a stupid question. Okay, I could stay and fight, but alright. Exactly what do I need to do here?
Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the CommSpike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
And there's probably not gonna be any cash. So we're gonna build the ship modules on my ship, obviously. And yeah, what if there's nothing there?
You better pray that isn't the case. because that means we are done. As in, no more Crimson Fleet.
Okay, gotta be bad then. Gotta be bad. I read this and just conflated the two. That's bad, and then it has to be a catch here. Has to be a catch, but also, okay, as a cyber runner, I can say to carry that much digital data, I'll need some sort of high-capacity storage device, like a data core.
Exactly. I already have one ready for you. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
I mean, we'll see about that. Okay, 2 transfer modules. Why 2?
Because those Galbank ships were carrying so much money they didn't even trust their own crew.
That seems reasonable. I wouldn't either. And yeah, if Shinya can't crack the encryption, what then?
That would be a first. I have yet to see encrypted currency that Shinya could not manipulate within hours. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes, and shits numbers all day. No, I'm not worried about him.
Well, that's good to hear. So, okay, I'll bring it. I'm not a traitor, you know.
Are you kidding? Everyone around here is a traitor. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
You're so testy, for the love of God. Okay, yeah, I mean, we also kind of know that there is more to Crix's legacy than just the money. It's a bit of a personal thing with you.
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Crix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Crix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Crix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
I mean, yes. So, okay, those captains, who are they then?
You've met some of them already. Mathis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet. And each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
So what you're saying is, kill them, get their shares. Lovely. So, okay, what's the biggest worry here, if there is an attack? That we can't defend ourselves, I'm going to assume.
The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries, and Crix's legacy.
Exactly, how do you mean Crix's legacy will help here? It's not like we're gonna have enough time to buy stuff.
Come back
All
with
right.
Crix's legacy, or don't come back at all.
And also, you're talking about downloading stuff, you're talking about bringing the whole damn ship. Okay, well, we'll see. Yes,
I need to get those defensive
yes.
batteries online, so make this fast.
Okay, well, so we can chat a bit with you first, so talk about the defensive batteries.
There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
So ideally, you would love new stuff. So, okay, the comm spike. How is the comm spike helping me find the legacy?
The comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the GalBank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
Sounds good. And the conduction grid module?
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on Neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen. Lucky you.
Now that sounds good. Alright then, fine.
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
Awesome. So let me modify my ship.
Yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
I mean, it's not really what we're doing, is it? But sure. I can also just upgrade the ship. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna bother with that. Go into the ship builder, go into add, and where would we have those things? Base, cargo, cockpit, docker, engine, equipment. There we go. They are free, would you believe it? So a conduction grid, which is a little thingamabob. Let's bring that up a bit. Yeah, that can go there. Perfect. Oh, no. Back. Also, there's an error. What the hell is the error now, then? Unattached... What? What unattached module? What are you talking about? Everything's attached. Well, for the love of God, please show me what's unattached, then. For the love of God. Okay, you know what? Exit. Cancel modification. Okay. Ship builder. Are you shitting me? Hold on.
I need to get those defensive batteries.
Hold
Not a
on.
problem.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. How can I have an error? I'm literally flying the ship. Not right now, but you know what I mean. Oh, for the love of God. This is not good. What are you saying? There's nothing that's not attached. Oh, this is gonna take some time, is it? Or isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh. I found it immediately. Lovely. Okay then. Finally, let's get in here. Go to gear. Whoops. No, that's equipment. There we go. Conduction grid. Jam that in there. Lovely. Still nominal. And add the comm spike. Don't want the comm spike to be there. Where can I place the comm spike? I think, well, actually, you know what? There we go. That's fine, is it? Do I have a different place I could... I mean, placing it here will look a little bit weird. Oh, it actually has to be, because if... Oh, no, I can place it right... Ah, right. That's much better. So there we go. And yeah, if we go and check some stuff, I can have, for example, a scan jammer. Increases your chance of evasion during a ship scan by 10% if you're using a shielded cargo module and carry a contraband. So I can add that. We can add that like that. That's fine still, good. So that's that's one thing we can do. But as you can see, that's a single frequency. We also have a 30% and a 50%, but I need Starship Design 2 to get to that one. And I kind of want that one. And those are very much just, you know, Crimson Fleet stuff. And if we go to, let's say, I mean, for some of these, I don't know which would be exclusive to Crimson Fleet. Because this is just Hope-Tech and Stroud-Eklund and stuff like that. And Deep Core, I mean, how would I know if any of these are Like, what I would assume is relevant would be cargo, like shielded cargo. Panopties, is that... Like, what do I have? If we cancel that... Because I have shielded cargo. Yeah, I already have panopties, so that's not exclusive, I don't think. I have the Gamma 1000, and the one that we had here was also the Gamma 1000. So that is exactly the same. And down here, again, Starship design is what I need here. But again, it's Protectorate. It doesn't sound... That doesn't sound Crimson Fleety. So exactly how much of this is specific for Crimson Fleet apart from the equipment stuff? I mean, I would love the scan jammer, that's absolutely true. But again, I can't install it. So I can't, again, just buy it. Because if I click, nothing happens. So, yeah. I'm not 100% sure what else is in here that's relevant. I'm gonna assume it actually is only those. Still want them, though. Still want them. Yeah, this is just Nova, Stroud, nothing new here. Weapons, Vanguard, I think isn't anything specific, though they look a little bit different. Gotta say, they do look a little bit different. But anyway, there we go. We have the thing. Yep. Accept. Perfect. So now we have those things. And now they do want me to go to the UC Vigilance.
If you got any spare creds, or just...
Okay. It's Eye of the Storm. And now with the proper modules installed on my ship to penetrate the infield surrounding Bannock 4, before I proceed to Bannock 4, I should report my progress to Commander Condi at the Vigilance. You know what? I'll go along with this for now, because I do want to finish this mission series anyway. Maybe she'll... Well, she probably won't be around if we destroy the key or something. Anyway, back to UC Vigilance. Alright, we are back, and hello,
ships have
economy.
arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
It's not normal for the fleet to hit
Yes,
the top
sir.
profile of a target.
Hello.
Where have you been?
I've been busy doing my job. Now what the hell is the emergency?
We're about to pull the trigger on the largest scale operation in UC SysDef history. All of our ships, personnel and resources have been waiting for your report. Lives are potentially hanging in the balance. So you'll have to forgive me for being so impatient when I ask where the hell you've been.
I'm not 100% sure why you are stressing. I mean, did we have to go now?
It would be far more worrisome if it was upsetting.
I'm risking my damn life to bring down the fleet. Thank you very much.
Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of heroic gesture. We're all risking our lives here. I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
Oh, well, alright. I suppose we're not gonna get away from this one. So, yeah, I can sort of try and smooth things over. Maybe don't attack them right now.
That's the only course of action. There's no scenario here where the fleet will be allowed to continue. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's con chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
Ooh. Do I actually have a choice here? Because if I do, I'm going with the Crimson Fleet, obviously. Ooh, interesting. But what does that happen, or rather, what does that do for me with regards to the UC then? We'll see. So running out for the money, keeping it for myself is out of the question, I suppose. Yes. No pressure. Huh? Gotcha. So bring the Christian's legacy back to the Vigilance. Not gonna let you down. No pressure then. I gotcha.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right. I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
There we go, okay. Then we can just talk about the regular stuff. Yeah, I don't so much care
It's time
about
to
that.
dig deep and get the job done.
And obviously I have absolutely nothing to do here, so I'm not 100% sure what preparations you're talking about. But alright then, we are going to Bannock 4, and we've seen that before, I believe. Have we? Well, sort of. So Bannock Secundus, maybe I haven't been here. Intriguing. Well, we shall make our way there, see how easy it is to get into the ship and how easy it is to find the cache. And we arrive at Bannock 4 immediately, and bloody hell, I can see why we need the defenses. This is not a hostile, or rather, this is a very hostile place. Like, really hostile. Alright then. Okay. Let's get in. We have unknowns. 7,000! 7,000, you say? Well, we're gonna bring grav drive all the way down. We don't need that right now. Bring engine up to full. Ow, crap! Okay, well, at least we can travel quite fast. Erebos? Erebos? Hold on, Erebos. I kind of feel like I recognize Erebos. Didn't pass anything now, did I? No, I don't think I missed anything. Here we go, shield offline. That's bad. Oh, this is bad, actually. Go faster, go faster. There's a legacy, lovely.
Grab jump offline.
Dock fast. Alright, we have arrived.
An emergency lockdown is in effect.
Well, it's been an emergency lockdown in a long time, hasn't it? We just have an industrial robot, bunch of terminals, port, or rather docking ports. Ooh, can we get some, like, information? Yeah, you don't know about my ship. Trip permitted, sure. Anything on the other one? Presumably not. Yeah, there's nothing here. Intriguing that you have that. But alright then, what can I expect here? Because it's just industrial robots. Oh, I'm gonna get over encumbered so fast, aren't I? Oh, bloody hell. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, what can I reasonably expect to find here? We have a lawgiver, advanced lawgiver. I mean, it's interesting, but I have a different lawgiver anyway, so that's nothing for me now. A novice lockbox, which I do not need to open. Okay, yeah, stuff has been going on down here. That's for damn sure. But this place is also presumably deserted, at least by humans, obviously. But, like, there can be robots. GBLR001 adrift.
Crew recording initiated.
Alright, the system should be all set up. Just shout out when you want the computer to record. Should work for everyone.
Okay, fine. Now, give me the bad news.
The bad news is that our engines and grav drive are destroyed, and we're drifting toward Bannock 4.
Wait, doesn't that put us smack into Bannock's EM field? We hit that, every circuit on this ship will overload!
Easy, Simmons. What's easy about it? Huh? She's right. We end up in that electromagnetic radiation, and we're dead.
Hey, there's no need to talk like that. It's Simmons' first time out. Can't you see she's scared?
Yeah, Bakara, pipe down. You aren't helping.
Everyone stop. Right now, we all need to take a breath. We're in bad shape, but I need everyone alert and level-headed so we can figure a way out of this mess. Osterholt, you're my engineer. Give me options.
We don't have any options. Kellner and I need to work on a shielding solution. Fixing the propulsion isn't even on the table.
Fine. You two get on it. Simmons and Bakara, I want you to walk the ship and give me a full damage report. Mayfield, see if you can help Aguilar with that arm injury. Let's move out, people.
Crew recording terminated.
Here we go, so we're probably just gonna find out, you know, stuff about what happened on this ship as we go along. Now that is something I also wanted to just check on, which is, are there any other, no more slates here, I don't think. I'll keep the scanner out, because again, I don't think, oh, no, I mean, if they hit the EM field and it is what they said, then surely there won't be any robots either, right? I mean, surely that's reasonable. And there we go, I'm over encumbered. Lovely. Haven't even got it anywhere. So yeah, all the robots should be dead, as well as turrets. Should not be any opposition whatsoever here. System errors everywhere, absolutely reasonable and all that. Okay, we have a med pack, there we go. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 4, I mean, haven't even found 2 and 3 yet. Is this gonna be, that's 8. Okay, oh, there's, okay. Ah, right, people. Mayfield, we heard about you. And Simmons, heard about you too. You have some stuff on you. But okay, maybe I'm not expecting to find these in order necessarily. A funky sphere sculpture, I like it. So that's 5. Yeah, presumably you won't be able to get these in order then. Maybe. Let's, because this is where I came from. That's 6. How could I have missed 2? I mean, shouldn't 2 be... I mean, Bethesda usually does them in order, don't they? Surely they do. Hold on. I just want to make double sure that I haven't missed anything. So we found 1 over here, right? And it definitely doesn't feel like there's anything in here. Unless you're, like, blocking it or something. And I couldn't see anything in here. I just want to make very, very sure before I continue. But no, I cannot pick up anything. I mean, I'm usually... Oh, I definitely missed you, though. I can't loot you, so that's fine. Also you, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I am very good at missing things. That's true. But, like... I don't feel like I'm missing anything here. I mean, are you gonna be in the refrigerators? That doesn't seem reasonable. Oh, there is a door here, though. Definitely missed that one. That is true. Okay, we have some stuff here. A digipick. Don't mind if I do. Bandages. Absolutely. Alien genetic material. Why would you have that in here? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Don't miss doors. That's a good idea. But alright then, we had 6 here, but we had 5 as well. That's 10. I mean, okay, these are not in order. Gotcha, but there's a lot of them. So this is number 6, Lost Soul.
Crew recording initiated. I wouldn't go near Osterholt. He's drunk and he's got a pistol.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Tell me exactly what happened. I was bringing Osterholt his food. When I got near the cred tank vault entrance, I found him sitting on the floor. Bottle in one hand, gun in the other.
He say anything directly to you? Anything threatening?
No, he just stared at me and kept drinking from the bottle. The gun wasn't even pointed my way. What's happening to him, Captain? What's happening to all of us? First Bakara kills himself and now this? You have to help us. God damn it! I'm trying. I thought Bakara would be okay. How the hell did I know he'd never come out of that room alive? Everyone's looking to me for answers. Well, guess what? I don't have them. This whole thing's falling apart, and it's my fault. Captain, come back. Please. I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Simmons. I'll go talk to her.
Crew recording terminated.
Alright, Captain not having a good time. Then we already are at Crix arriving.
Crew recording initiated.
Hello? Hello? Engineer's message said they set up some kind of a recording system. Well, the red light is on, so I guess it's working. It's been a few days since I docked with the Legacy. For the time being, I'm stuck here. Every system on my ship, including the prototype shielding, is completely burned out. It's unlikely it'll ever fly again. Whatever's protecting the Legacy seems to be holding for now. which is pretty amazing considering she's been here for almost 40 years. Long story short, I've made it to the prize, but now I'm stranded and trying to figure a way off this hulk. I gotta tell you though, it's not looking good. Not at all. I found the remains of the Legacy's crew. Looks like they're starved to death. And it's obvious they couldn't find their way out. Next thing I need to do is start scouring the ship and look for something they might have missed. Guess that's all for now. Signing off.
Crew recording terminated.
Okay, so we know that Crix made it here, and he found the stuff, but his ship also not terribly suited for this. And I gotta be honest, when we are going back to our ship, we are jumping immediately, because bloody hell. Yes, we're jumping immediately. I mean, that is to say, I'm not even gonna go to the ship, I'm just gonna jump immediately. Well, actually, you know what, we might not be able to. We have another door here. Yeah. Again, don't miss those. A safe, which I assume is locked. Yeah, advanced. You know what? Maybe I'll get that one, but we'll see. We have number 7 here, running on empty.
Crew recording initiated. Alright, it's recording. So like you were saying, that's all we have left.
If we stretch things out and cut our rations in half, I'd say we'll be out of food in a week, maybe 9 days.
How do I do it, Kellner? How do I tell everyone we're all going to die?
You don't have to. Everyone knows. They're all making peace with it. Bakara and Osterholt knew. They simply chose to handle it by giving up early and taking their own lives.
Look at all that money down there. Millions of credits. Completely worthless. With all of that, I could buy another ship. Fly us all out of here. I wonder if Galbank will even bother to send word to my family. To any of our families.
Captain, listen. You're not at fault for what happened. Those ships came out of nowhere. The fact that we've lived this long is a gift. A miracle.
Which means we should enjoy every second of the time that remains. Right, crewman Kellner?
My thoughts exactly, Captain.
Come closer. I need you to hold me. Crew recording terminated.
I mean, that's a thing you can do if you know you're gonna die. Yes, absolutely. We also have a computer. Well, that is also interesting. Why are the computers working? They shouldn't be working. So Captain Liang's computer here. So GLB 098, Legacy Transport of Credits. You're hereby ordered to proceed directly to your delivery location coordinates. You will be met by the receiver, redacted, who will provide Alpha Cipher clearance and confirmation. Once clearance is confirmed, data transfer may begin. Under no circumstances are you to deviate from your plotted course without authorization from your escort craft. So what the hell happened? I don't know. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, well, let's read about people. Osterholt. Engineer Osterholt is a valued member of the crew. His knowledge of the ship's maintenance borders on encyclopedic. He has the capability to work and think under pressure, which has saved the Legacy on numerous occasions. Even as a valued member of the crew, I must log my concerns regarding his alcohol abuse issues. When off duty, Osterholt is often found in a mess area in a mild state of inebriation. Though it hasn't jeopardized the crew or the ship, and no one has lodged a formal complaint, it remains a potential problem that should be monitored. So he's a bit of a drunkard, or was. Now we have Mayfield, the medic. Crewman Mayfield is an exemplary medic and an asset to the Legacy. He's friendly, approachable, and discreet, though he informs me if an injury or a symptom could affect the crew as a whole. He works well under pressure and does an excellent job monitoring the physical and mental health of the crew. I'd like to recommend that Crewman Mayfield be promoted to the Legacy's first mate to replace the vacancy left by Obadiah Mears, who was killed in last year's pirate attack. I will find the proper paperwork when I arrive at our home port. so he was very good. Then we have Aguilar. Crewman Aguilar is a remarkable member of the Legacy's crew. She is one of the toughest and bravest long haulers that I've had the pleasure of flying with. She has an uncanny knack for quickly handling any problem or situation that's placed in her path. The only issue I can see with Aguilar is her short temper. Some of the more abrasive members of the crew can often get under her skin, which has triggered arguments and minor altercations. If you could conquer this issue, I would gladly recommend her for the command training program once her initial tour is complete. Alright then. We have Kellner, the lover boy. Crewman Kellner is a valued member of the crew. He does his job as expected, follows orders properly, and is dependable under pressure. Though his specialty is the ship's defensive systems, I've seen him jump into other roles without complaint. Overall, he gets along with everyone, and I'm pleased to have him on board. That being said, I'd like to formally report I have engaged in a consensual relationship with Crewman Kellner. There we go. I realize this jeopardizes my position as captain of the Legacy, and I will face whatever disciplinary action that administration feels is necessary. Since this could have an effect on both of our careers, I'd like to request that Crewman Kellner be transferred when our current assignment is complete. Well, at least he was upfront with it. Then we have Baccarat. Crewman Baccarat is a problematic member of the crew. Bloody hell. Though he performs his role as expected, he's combative, insolent, and often challenges my commands in front of the crew. Though I am aware we are not a military vessel, I still expect a certain amount of decorum from everyone under my command. Crewman Baccarat is a detriment to the Legacy and its crew. I'd like to request he be transferred to another location within the company after our current mission is complete. And then we have Simmons. Crewman Simmons is undergoing her one-year trainee evaluation. So far, she's shown ample aptitude for all of the assignments she's been given. Though her task load is light, she often finds herself second-guessing her own work, which in turn results in extended duty time. I've repeatedly reminded her that she needs to have more self-confidence regarding her duties, and I'm hoping she'll take that advice to heart. I will transmit my final evaluation to the personal division when we arrive at our home port. So there we go, a bit of information about the crew. So, okay, that was a bit interesting. We have, there's Kellner and Liang. Greater End, Volume 3. Alright, you know what, I'll pick that up. That feels a little bit different. Also, empty chunks packet, and you have ship captain hat. Obviously, I'll take that. Also, an empty drink pack. And then we have, I mean, it's a suit behind the master lock, but is it that interesting? I mean, I kind of feel like I need to check it, don't I? Alright, fine. Alright, we are in. What do we find? Advanced deep core calibrated. It's basically nothing, so that was completely pointless. Alright then, fine. Let's keep on looking. Don't think anything interesting is in there. Don't forget where I've been now. Yes, haven't checked this one. Aguilar's farewell. Oh, this is Aguilar. There we go. Playing card, Ace of Hearts, lovely. Pack of smokes, etc., etc.
Crew recording initiated. It's day 20 since supplies dried up. And here I am, staring at an empty poker table. Our last game. After Simmons passed, we kept trying to get together at least once a day for a game, to keep our minds off of things. Kellner and Leong were the next ones to step away. They wanted to be together at the end. Then it was just Mayfield. We played for hours. Now I'm alone. I just wanted to leave this recording for anyone that finds the legacy trapped above Bannock 4. That's all. For now. Going to deal myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy. Signing off. Crew recording terminated.
Well, she remained alive for a long time then. Impressive, sort of. Also a bit sad, yes. Okay, there was one. Yeah, here we go. I didn't check this one. Euphoric Escape.
Crew recording initiated. Alright, so how long has Bakara been locked in there?
I'm not sure. A week? Maybe more. All I know is that he took some food packs in his duffel into the head and locked himself inside. Everyone's been steering clear of him since he scared Simmons, so we didn't even realize he did this till today.
Bakara! Can you hear me? You need to open this door and let us in! The hell with it. I'm going to use the override.
I've already tried that. He's rewired the door or something. Maybe change a code. Not sure what he's done.
Kilner, can we cut through the bulkhead? Or the door? I'm open to any suggestions.
To be honest, I wouldn't go cutting anything in this ship right now. The structure is extremely unstable.
Damn it. Well, we can't just leave him in there.
Begging your pardon, but we can. It's pretty clear that Bakar checked out after our initial assessment, and he's been killing morale across the ship. Let him soak in there for a while. When he gets hungry, he'll come out.
I suppose you're right. Crew recording terminated.
Alright, we get the story of Bakara. So would that be... That would be in here then. Well, apparently I'm super good at this, so I can get in. There we go. Nothing to it. So but is this where he was? That's the question, I suppose. Okay, back with the scanner. Check this door. There we go. There's Bakara with a bunch of drugs and liquor. Lovely. Redefined Rattler, Battle Stim, Synapse Alpha, Heart Plus. Man, he had all the goodies in here, didn't he? Yes, he didn't skimp out, so to speak. Then a few pens. Lovely. More Synapse Alpha. Cool. No recordings, though. Kind of was hoping for at least a recording. Ooh, antibiotic cocktail. More heart. I've never used a Heart Plus, by the way. Maybe I should start using drugs a bit more. Because, yeah, I have been using more or less none. So, are we all but done in here? I'm almost thinking I want to put a cut in the episode, because it feels like there is a bit more to this. I mean, we have definitely more slates to find, for example. And I think 1 or 2 people left, aren't there? Have we accounted for all? There were 6 in the captain's log, or captain's computer, so not counting her, 6, counting her, 7. So 1, we have him over there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, wasn't there another one? Hadn't I found all of them? Or is it 1 missing? I'm getting a bit confused there. We have a Bakara. That's 1. Let me check here. This is where we're going. Potentially. We can also go down, apparently. So we have Bakara 1. Oh, here we go. Yes. No. Yeah, no. Jesus. Bakara, Aguilar 2. And we have Simmons 3, Mayfield 4. Oh, bloody. Yeah. I know. Sorry about that. Kellner Liang. I just wanna check. Who am I missing? Have I seen your Osterholt? Yes, Osterholt. So he was somewhere and he shot himself. I don't think that we found Osterholt just yet. But alright then, you know what? I will take a cut in here. So we are going to sort of, is that mess hall? Yeah, this is the mess hall, right? So I think we have all the slates in here. So continue here. We're supposed to go up, but what's down? Can I check that immediately? Because I think they're... Okay. You know what? Leave that for the next episode. Yes, indeed. We are continuing exploring the Crix's legacy, or just the legacy, I suppose. But yes, we are going to continue exploring this place. I'm sort of feeling that it's not just as easy as finding those 2 things and then we're done. Because you're talking about bringing the Crix's legacy, which is this entire thing. Because the legacy is the ship, and Crix's legacy would be the ship. I don't know. I suppose we'll find out exactly how we're going to be doing this. But, okay, you know what? The vault is left, so that's obviously where we want to be. But we also have a cargo bay and docking ports down here. So I suppose we want to find... Not find, but check that out first, potentially. We shall see in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.